Hi, John. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, where is your camera? I'm here. I'm here.
Hi.
All right. Hi, where is your camera? I'm here.
Wait, my line is very slow.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, Chong, can you introduce yourself?
Uh,
Here.
my Hi guys. My name is Song Zening.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm from Penang.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Wow, you have a good marks for the Quizlet that I'm using last week. So, how your understanding about the subject?
So far so good.
You can write together with others to follow the subject of numerical one. It's okay. Okay for you. Easy to understand or what?
Um, just do more revision, then you understand well.
Okay, thank you very much. The suggestion from Chong is do revision well and you may understand a lot. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, how are you, madam? Thank you. I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. How are you, Paravan? How are you? I hope you're also fine. All right. Okay, Chong, we are inviting you to be my friend for this room because I want to continue the subject. All right. And then I hope that you can answer me. And then I will choose, okay, among of you to join the class. All right. Okay, Chong, when you finish the class, we just finish about, I think the subject is Kolesky method. Am I right? Kolesky method?
Yes.
Finish already. All right. So Kolesky method is to solve a symmetric matrix. A should be symmetry, meaning that A transpose equal to A. Second, why we use Kolesky? Because Kolesky is a always positive is fine. Okay, the element of X transpose A X it should be greater than 0. All right, so that's we learned last week. All right, so now let's we continue. Okay, never mind. I need to insert something here. All right, some of you can go for the okay, scan your all right your QR code. All right. So now I want to go to Thomas, okay, factorization. All right. I want to go to Thomas, okay, because we already done the Kolesky. Now we want to go to Thomas, okay. Why we need to solve Thomas? Because Thomas is solving a diagonal matrices. Okay, diagonal matrices. Okay, I share with you. I share something. Okay, share screen. Okay, where is Thomas? Yeah. All right, this one, Thomas. All right. So now let's we continue. Okay, with the Thomas factorization is one of the factorization method. All right. All right, Chong, we focus this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, what is a Thomas? Okay, Thomas is to solve a linear system of equation. The matrix A is a diagonal. Okay, the matrix A is a diagonal. Diagonal means that upper value 0, lower value also 0. Only the 3 value at the center is not 0. So Aij is element of A where okay the upper and lower matrices is a 0. So there is a tri-diagonal, the 3 element. Okay, the center of matrix A is not the 0. Means that if Ij is equal to 0, okay, for I minus j is greater than 0, so means that there is a diagonal. Alright, so make sure that Aii is always the biggest, meaning that A11 should be the biggest number A to 2 should be the biggest number because we want to solve this problem, all right, where diagonal should be the biggest, okay, value. So this is one of the example diagonal, okay, 4 by 4, matrix 4 by 4. You can see here, okay, the three value A to 1, A to 2, A to 3 is not 0. The rest is 0. All right. So the three diagonal here, upper and lower is 0. So there is no 0 at the three values at the center of matrix A. So we call this one is a diagonal matrix. So now the same question, how to solve the linear system of equation if A is a diagonal. Okay, there is a lower and upper as usual. We can decompose matrix A to lower and upper. However, the lower is not fully lower. They are dual lower matrices. And upper is not fully upper. This is a dual. Okay, dual. This means that two line is a upper matrices, dual upper matrices. All right, because the matrix is a diagonal. So the existing is a three element, okay, at the center. All right. So now, okay, now, okay, you look and see first. Look and see for matrix. Okay, you can see here. Okay, this is the way how you write the matrix. Okay, this is the way how you write the matrix. Okay, you have a matrix, full matrices 4 by 4, and then you want to decompose the matrix to lower and upper. As usual, we need to declare. Okay, matrix lower is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, for lower. And then for upper, all right, okay, you can see here, lower all the matrices, okay, that's existing in A is 0, okay, upper and lower is 0. And then for upper, all right, so you can write 1 at the diagonal is like Kraft factorization. So you write 1 at the diagonal. This is a Kraft style, right? So you have another parameter hi, okay, j, right, and then diagonal at the corner, okay, at the diagonal, at 1 at the diagonal for Kraft, right? So you decompose matrix A like Kraft style, where 1 at the diagonal. You can also decompose matrix A like Dolittle style, where 1 at the diagonal for matrix lower. All right, so it's depend on you. So the same calculation is similar. However, in the books, okay, we are using Kraft. Okay, in the books we are using Kraft. You see the books, okay. Most of the Thomas, they are using Kraft. Okay, they are not using Dolittle. However, you can also use Dolittle style to solve the Thomas method, because okay, the way you put 1, okay, at the diagonal for lower, we call Kraft Dolittle, and 1 for upper, we can call Kraft, right? So it's depend on which method you want to use, all right? So now, okay, here, you want to, as usual, same as Dolittle, Kraft, okay, Kolesky, you need to find a parameter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There is 10 parameter. All right, so the computational is very expensive. All right, but there are too many computational costs. So how to reduce? To reduce, okay, I'm going to give a tips. All right. So as usual, okay, we need to assume that Ux equal to W, okay, and then LW equal to F. Okay, we solve forward substitute for LW equal to F first. Second is ux equal to w using backward substitute. All right. So we can minimize the computational because the matrix of A is a diagonal matrices. Okay, diagonal matrices. All right. So now I give you one example: 3x1 plus 3x2 equal to -1. x1 plus 2x2 plus x3 equal to 1. 4x2 minus x3 minus 5x4 equal to -20. 2x3 plus 2x4 equal to 11. We want to solve using Thomas factorization. All right. So the first is you need to convert the linear system here 4 by 4 to matrix. Okay. Now I stop here. I want to ask somebody here. I want to ask Chong lah. Chong. Okay, Chong. Do you know how to transpose the linear system to the matrix form? Do you know that? Huh? Chong?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Do you know how to transform, to rewrite the linear system to the matrix form?
Just put AX equals to B.
Yes. Okay, linear system to matrix. Okay, to matrix form. Okay, just put the linear system AX equal to F. Okay, so very good. Okay, AX equal to F here. So you rewrite again in the matrix form because you want to see the pattern of the diagonal, okay, of A. And then second, we need to factor A equal to LU. And then after that, okay, whether you want to use Kraft or Doolittle, it depends on you. All right, and then you apply to LW equal to F to get W, and then UX equal to W to get X. All right, so this is a similar, okay, process that you learn from Doolittle, Kraft, and Kolesky. All right, the pattern is similar. The type of matrix is different. All right, so now to reduce the calculation that I told you, you replace, okay, you replace BCD to 142. 142 is a lower, okay, lower dual, okay, diagonal, okay, lower. 142 is a lower dual diagonal. All right, and then the upper you still maintain using Kraft, Doolittle, where one at the diagonal for upper matrices. All right, so there are some little now the parameter. Before this, you need to solve A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, 10 parameter. All right, so you match, okay, you match A is equal to 2, 1, okay, B is equal to 3, 2, and C equal to 4, 3. Okay, match to matrix A. All right, because the lower dual matrix can follow the matrix A. Come on, I rewrite here A11, A21, and A43. This one is a 3-2. Okay, this one is A21. All right, so you can replace the matrix here, okay, as a value that they can get from matrix A. All right, so now this is how we do, because we want to reduce the computational cost, reduce the complexity. 142 you replace at the lower matrices. All right, and then you replace diagonal for upper, like Kraft style, replace to 1. All right, as usual, okay, you do the matrix multiplication between L and U. All right, A, okay, AE, all right, 0, 0, 0. Do the matrix multiplication here. All right, so can you do that matrix multiplication, Chong? Can you do? Can you complete the matrix multiplication? All right, try to do the matrix multiplication here. Okay, what you will get? Okay, let's get what you all right, get from the matrix multiplication 4 by 4. Wow, 4 by 4. All right. All right, you can get 4 by 4. Come on, we look how the matrix L times U you get. This is a matrix that you get. Okay. All right. Okay, do a matrix multiplication. All right. Okay. You can see here. Okay, you replace 1, 4, 2, okay, for matrix lower, and then you do matrix multiplication, but they still maintain lower, all right, at the 0 at the lower and 0 at the upper of matrix LU, all right. The rest AE, come on, A times E, AE, E plus B, all right, B, and then B plus times F, all right, P, 4F plus C, and then CG, and then 2, they follow 2, and then 2G plus D. So you have a very minimum calculation here, all right, because the rest is 0, and then match between A and LU. You can get A is equal to 1, AE equal to 3, match, okay, AE equal to 3, okay, and then you can get E and so on. All right, so I make it more small to make sure that you can go to the process how to get the parameter. So this one, you mesh here, all right, between matrix A and matrix LU, and then AE equal to 3, okay, E plus B here is equal to 2, so B is equal to -1, BF here, okay, row 2, column 3 is a 1, okay, BF is equal to 1, so F equal to -1, all right, and then come on, for F plus C is equal to -1, C is equal to 3, CG is equal to -5. So G is a -5 over 3. And then 2G plus D is equal to 3. D is equal to 6.334. All right. So meaning that you are success to decompose or to factor matrix A to lower and upper. Don't worry because all the upper value is 0 for lower matrices and all the lower matrices is 0 for upper matrices. However, the diagonal is always 1. All right, so we solve the Thomas method using Kraft style. All right, as usual, we need to know what is W. Okay, we already used this formula to find the Dolittle, Kraft, and Kolesky because we assume that, okay, Ux equal to W. Okay, Ux equal to W. All right, so now the first using forward substitute, L times W equal to F. All right, you can press your calculator or you can straightforward finding the solution because the matrix is very simple. The computation is very low, okay, and straightforward. W1 is equal to -1. W1 minus W2 is equal to 1. Come on, this one is a straightforward. Okay, there is not the new things. No need to press your calculator because this one is 4 times 4. Your calculator is not enough to solve a 4 times 4. All right, so now my question, can you solve this one using calculator? Cannot, am I right? Cannot. Can you get the answer straight from calculator? No. Okay, no, you cannot get this answer straight from the calculator. You know why? Because your calculator is just can answer 3 by 3 unless you buy a good one, all right, a good quality. So you just, okay, do the matrix multiplication as usual, all right, and then get the answer, all right. Why? Because it's straightforward, all right. So you can get x4 is equal to 3, x3 equal to -1, x2 equal to -1, s1 equal to -1, all right. So now, as usual, the same step, okay, you need to find x by ux equal to w. W should be correct answer. If correct, you will get a wrong x, all right? So you have to know U is a upper matrices where this is considered dual, upper matrices, dual. Okay, the first diagonal is 1, dual, upper matrices, all right? So now to solve this one is straightforward, no need to press your calculator. because you can get straightforward using backward substitute. All right, so x4 is equal to 3. x3 minus 5 over 3 x4 is equal to -4. So you will get x3 equal to 1.0001. Press your calculator, mode fix 4. All right. And then x2 minus x3 is equal to -2 just from the matrix. Okay, there is no new things. This is all the same. Only the matrix of U is a dual diagonal. Okay, dual upper matrices. All right. So x1 plus 3x2 equal to -1. So x1 is 1.9997. So you implement backward substitute. All right. So now my question to all of you. All right. So what is the new you learn from today? Okay. What is the new things for Thomas method? Okay, what we call this one is a Thomas. What is the new things that you learn from here? There is no new things. All right, all similar like Dolittle, Kraft, and Polsky. We decompose matrix A. We solve W and then followed by X. No new things unless the types of matrix A. Unless the types of matrix A which is different, whether this is a diagonal, symmetry, or full matrices. All right. So now let's we continue. All right. So now by using the backward substitute, you can get x. Okay, x3, x2, x1. Okay, x4. All right. So now I'm always remind you to do the exercise 2.2. Okay, exercise 2.2, 2.1. All right, go to the books. Okay, go to the books. Where is the textbook here? All right. Okay, I'm always remind you to go to your books. Always remind you exercise 2.2. Where is the exercise 2.2? Okay. 2.2. Okay, 2.2 is using the Dolittle, Polsky, Kraft, Thomas. All right. So Thomas number 14 to number 17. Please do it. All right. Thomas method. Okay, Thomas method. I'm also, if I can share with you, all right, since you are the second, okay. All right, I bring all up here. Okay, I share with you. Okay, what I'm sharing, I'm using mind map. You know why mind map? I don't want you to confuse. Okay, what is linear and what is non-linear solution. All right, so let's go to this one. Linear system. All right, so you can see here. Okay, I already post to you and your email. All right, you people who are in the email, please remind yourself. Okay, you already get the email. And then I'm not sure. I always share this. Okay, my map to all of you, but some of your friends said they cannot open. And so I try. I will try again. All right. So can hear. Okay. Now you are solving a direct method. This one is a direct method. All right. What we call this one is a direct method. All right. So I want to take this one. Okay. All right. So make it more bigger. Okay. This one is a direct method. The other one is a iterative method. All right. And then the rest is the one you to find what is different between Jacobi, Dolittle and Thomas and Polsky. All right. So what is different between Gauss elimination and Thomas? May I know what is different between? Come on. If I can get a fast answer, what is the difference between Thomas and Dolittle? What is different between Thomas and Dolittle? Okay, what is the difference? Come on, answer me. Gauss elimination and Thomas. So come on, you can answer me. All right, Thomas. I hope you can answer me. All right, so this is a question that I asked you. What's different between Gauss elimination with Thomas? What's different between Thomas and Dolittle? Can you answer? Okay, my question. That's why I always remind yourself about there are two parts. One is a iterative method, the other one is a direct method. And then the extra, the pink color, I just want to address you. What is different between Thomas and Kolesky? What's different between Thomas and Dolittle? So this is a question that I want to ask. Okay. Second, I also want to ask you about chapter 1. Okay. This I already addressed your email here. All right. For example, a group of the undefined, let me in, let me out, group of the Browns elite. Okay. We tried. Okay. This is a group. All right. So I sent to you. All right, the question here is please write the example. Please write the example of the Newton method, second method, four position method. I'm already sent to you already, okay, to your friend, to your group. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, I sent to your group here. Okay, I sent to your group here. All right. So please get the question through the email and then answer it, and then very easy. You just click here and then you send your answer through image. Take the whatever answer, okay, from your directory and then post here. All right. So I'm using, okay, you don't need to know about what the tool I'm using, but you just answer the question, just to repeat again the question to make sure you understand. All right. So now, any feedback? There is no feedback. If there is no feedback, okay, tomorrow, the next, on Tuesday, we using Zoom. All right. If there is a feedback, all right, so we can continue through the, YouTube, but there is no feedback. I'm waiting. What is different between Gauss elimination and Thomas? Okay, just give me one different. Can you please give me one different before I go to the next chapter? I'm waiting. Okay, what's different between Gauss elimination and Thomas? What is different between Thomas and Dolittle? Okay, or what the new things that you learn from Thomas method? Okay, before I'm giving you the answer. All right, come on, I'm waiting you. Okay, Chong. Okay, Chong, can you answer? Okay, Chong, can you answer my question? If you can answer my question, come on. You can write through the top chat here before I move to another topic. All right. I want to continue to iterative method. Okay. I want to continue to iterative method. What is an iterative method? Okay, I will explain, okay, later. But I'm waiting from your feedback. Nobody? Okay, waiting for your feedback. All right. There is, come on, if I have an answer from you, I'm waiting from your answer. All right. What is different between this one? All right. No answer. Chong, can you answer? Arun, can you answer? Arun. Okay, you cannot get my map. All right. It should be because I shared already to the people here. Okay, I'm already shared here. Okay, there is a new link here. The link is all right. There is a new link here. Okay, if I can go to your chat, you just click. Okay, you can get the. Okay, you just click here. Okay. Okay, there is no answer. What is different between Thomas and Dolittle? Okay, Thomas and Dolittle, the difference is a matrix A. Matrix A for Dolittle is a full matrices. But Thomas is a diagonal, 0 at the corners. All right. And then what's different between the Gauss elimination and Thomas? Gauss elimination for full matrices. And then their operation is a row elementary. However, Thomas is a factorization. All right. So now this your friend answer. Come on, we look. Elementary directly using the metric, but Thomas divided into two matrices. Very good, Cho Chi Yong. Very good answer. Correct. Detail. Understood. All right. And then Marx also said that. Okay, wait. All right. Okay, so congratulations to Mark. Okay, Mark said that Thomas is A is a diagonal. Why Dolittle is not diagonal matrix? Yes, very good. Okay, Dolittle is for the full matrices. Very good. I'm very satisfied. Okay, I appreciate your answer. Now let's we continue to the what we call iterative method. All right, you learn already about iterative method when you are solving a nonlinear system of equation. Let's I share with you the okay preparation here, iterative method, and all right. So now you learn already iterative method. Okay, let's we stop here. Thank you very much, Mark. All right, so full matrices. All right. So in the nonlinear system of equation, you learn Newton method, second method, fold position method, fixed point iterative method, and then the other one is what we call bisection method. Yeah, bisection method. So this is all iterative. So I is a number of iteration. I also considered as a grid. But for solving a linear system, you also have one root, but the solution is a set x1, x2, x3, x4. All right. So now, so numerical method with iterative to solve a linear system of equation, we can divide into two methods. The first is Jacobi, the second is Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. So my question, what is different between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? Second question, okay, what is the difference between linear, okay, system of equation and non-linear system of equation? All right, how to solve? So this is my question. All right, my question is what? What is different to solve a linear and non-linear equation? Everybody can answer my question here. All right, come on, I'm waiting. Okay, from you, I'm waiting. What is the? I'm waiting from you. What is different between solving a linear and non-linear system of equation? Can you write here? Okay, I want you to register at YouTube and please answer my question. We are in chapter 2. We are solving a linear system of equation. So what is different? Solving a linear system of equation that you learned before using Dolittle, Kraft, okay, uh, Holesky and Thomas, okay, and then solving a nonlinear. All right. The difference is what? Nonlinear using one root. All right. Start finding one root, x1 only, or 1 point only, but linear system of equation using a number of root. All right. So number, not number of root, one root, but number of set of solution. All right. So you need to be careful here. This one is your friend. They said that Mark said linear has a set of solution, whether nonlinear does not have a set of solution. There's only one. Very good. Thank you very much. All right. So meaning that you know already how to think in mathematics. Okay. So now let's we think how to solve the linear system of equation. What is the set of xi? I is a x1, x2, x3. Okay, k is a number of iterations. So I introduce you k as a superscript, okay, as a number of iteration. Before this, we use I. I is a grid, I is iteration. But here now, I is a grid, but k is a iteration. Right. So now you just find one root, x1, x2, x3, x4, but there is a set of solution. All right. So now, what should we do when we want to solve the problem in iteration? So let's we draw, okay, write the matrix linear system of equation 3 by 3, Ax equal to F. We want to find x1, x2, x3 given F1, F2, F3 in the question. There is element full matrices A11, A12, A13, okay, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So they are full matrices. However, when we avoid to use bisection, Dolittle, Kraft, we want to use iterative method. We avoid using Gauss elimination. We want to use iterative method. The first, you transform matrix to the linear system. A11x1 plus A12x2 plus A3x3 equal to F1. So x1 you can write as the following. So we always say that we divide with the A11. We always develop the linear system of equation divide by A22. We always develop the matrix divide by A33 because it's very easy, because we know that A11, A22, A33 is the biggest value, should be the biggest value, because we want to divide with the biggest value, A11, A22, A33. Okay, the second row, A21x1 plus A2x2 plus A23x3 plus F equal to F2. So now we want to find x2. X2 we divide by A22, all right? How about A3, X3? All right, so the same thing, the last row. So what should we do? We write X3 is equal to, F3 minus, come on, this one is not correct. This one should be A21, A23. This one should be x3 equal to f3 minus a31x1 minus a32x2 divided by a33. All right, so the important is we want to divide by aii, where aii should be greatest value. So you can get here, come on, this one you should be a31 minus a32 divided by x2 divided by a22. So now we want to solve this method using Gauss-Seidel, Gauss-Seidel method, right? Gauss-Seidel method, DEL, Gauss-Seidel method. All right, so now how we want to differentiate between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. So the way we solve is iterative. The problem Jacobi using the old value, Gauss-Seidel, they are using the new value, all right? But, the selected point. Okay? So now, let's we go to Jacobi. Jacobi, and Gauss-Seidel, they are given the initial value. Always in chapter 1, we learn how to start the iteration based on the initial condition, initial guess, initial value. All right, so the initial value is similar between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. All right, and then I propose UI K. I is iteration, I is a grid, K is a number of iteration. This one is already mentioned to you how to write subscript and superscript. Okay, subscript and superscript. Subscript is a grid, node or point, and then superscript is iteration. All right, so now I stop here. If I can ask you a question. All right. So anybody can explain to me, when I want to use nonlinear system of equation, how many set of solution I need to find? Only one. Okay, one root. All right. The iteration will be terminate when the grid, all the grid, less than epsilon. In our case, there are three grids. Okay, S1, S2, S3. All right. And then what is different? Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. Gauss-Seidel using a lattice value. Jacobi using the previous time step. All right, the previous iteration. All right. So you need to know. All right. So we continue. Okay. Linear has All right. So now we continue. X11, X12 means that the grid 1 is iteration 1, all right? Iteration 1, all right? So you want to solve using what? Using Jacobi or Gauss-Seidel? We want to use Jacobi. Jacobi means that X2 should be initial condition, previous step. X3 is an old iteration, previous step, initial condition, divided by A11. Okay, this one is the first iteration. X2 is a F2 minus A11, X10, all right, and X30. X30, it should be in the initial condition. All right, so all using the initial condition. There is no new value. All right, x31 is a f3 minus a31 x1 not minus a32. Okay, come on, 32 x2. Okay, also at the previous iteration at the initial condition. All right, so now if I want to use second iteration, all right, so I want to use second iteration here. Okay, I want to use second iteration. Here is a second iteration. All right, so the x2 and x3 also we can get from the previous step at the first iteration. All right, x2 iteration 2 f2 minus a21 s11 a23 x31. So also using the previous iteration. X32 also using the previous iteration, the same formula but using the previous iteration. So, okay, Jacobi is very simple to remember because Jacobi using the all value at all xi, xj, I'm using here, all right? So the formula is A11, no need to remember, but you know how to use it. Bi minus summation Aij Sj from j equal to 1 up to n. The whole value for Aij Sj should be the old value, all right? The old value, there's no, all right, new value. So if I want to write the computational molecule, I can say that the new value of x2 is depend on x1 and x3 at the previous time step, at the old time step. Okay, so the latest grid is depend the whole grid at the previous time step. If this one is a diagonal lah, 3 matrices, 3 element only. So okay, how to write in the table? All right, how to write Jacobi in the table? So what is different? I want to ask you, okay, what is different? Okay, I want to ask you here, what is different? Come on, nobody want to answer. The table for non-linear and linear. What is different? Okay, all right. So my question is, what's different between table for non-linear and linear? All right. So you can see the table here. All right, you can see here. So the table, okay, the difference is what? We have a 3 grid, x1, x2, x3, because the matrix is a 3 by 3. All right, the system is a linear. All right, and then the iteration is available for every xi, x1, x2, x3 for the initial condition. Okay, we given initial condition. Second iteration, x12, x22, x32 using Jacobi again, but the all value at the using the previous time step, previous iteration, previous value. All right, so we do for every grid s1, s2, s3. So to terminate the iteration, okay, that is different between the direct the non-linear and Jacobi method. The non-linear, we just choose one x1 only, but here you have a 3 and then you need to check all the 3. Okay, for every I should be less than epsilon. What is epsilon? The convergent criterion depends on the decimal places. All right, that you going to do it. All right, that you are going to do it. All right, so now I give you exercise in the Telegram. All right, okay, the exercise, I'm not sure. This is converge, okay, for 4 decimal places, more than 10 iteration or below than 10 iteration. Is more than 10 iteration, you can use Excel, you can use MATLAB. All right. If less than 10, you can use manual. All right. So the answer for this question always, okay, almost the test, we just give you 5, 6, 7 iteration, not more than that. All right. Because you have no time to solve in 20 minutes, okay, for solving a linear system. All right. So now, okay, this is the way how to terminate the Jacobi, where xik plus 1 minus xik less than epsilon. K is an iteration, I is a grid. All right, so for every grid, the new iteration minus the previous iteration should be less than epsilon. All right. So now the process of Jacobi is already proven that Jacobi is very what? Very slow converge. You know why? Because Jacobi using the old value, the previous iteration. All right, so there is no update. So this is the weaknesses of the Jacobi method. All right. So now, how to make the method superior? How to correct Jacobi method? Which method better? The answer is Gauss-Seidel will use to correct the Jacobi method. All right. We are going to implement the same matrix. Okay, this is not a proven yet. This is a story how to develop the formula of Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. So we are using the same matrix AU equal to F. Matrix A is a full matrices. And then we transform to the linear system same as Jacobi. All right, I copy paste. I put down for notes Gauss-Seidel. All right, and then what's different? I want to update the value for x2 and x3. All right, x1. Sorry, for x1 and x2. All right. So for Gauss-Seidel method, all right, what we do, we need to use new iteration. We need to use the new iteration, new calculation, new value, not using Jacobi, all at the previous iteration. So we want to use a new iteration. All right. So now we continue. To get x1k plus 1, to get x1k plus 1, we want to use new, new value, new iteration, to get xk plus 1, x1, all right, so you will use x2 and x3 at the previous step as the initial condition, what we call initial condition, all right. So first, all right, for first iteration, for Gauss-Seidel method, use k plus 1 is a k equal to 0 plus 1 x1 1. Okay, x2 and x3 we cannot do because we need to use the previous iteration. Okay, the previous iteration. Okay, x1, x2, 1. Okay, you can use x1 at the this one is a Jacobi or Gauss-Seidel. Okay, this one is a Gauss-Seidel method. So you can use this one x2, x1, 1, x3, 1. However, when you want to do x2, you need the point x1 at the iteration 2. Alright, so means that whatever you calculate in the similar iteration, you can use for the current iteration x1, 2. Alright, so this is a difference between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. Whatever you get at the previous step for current iteration, you can use for the next step for current iteration. Yeah, x1, 2, 2 is iteration, and then you have x1, 2 from the previous step and x2, 2 from the previous step. You fit in, meaning that x3 iteration, at the x3 grid, all the value using the current, the current iteration and the current value. See this one, all the current, the new value. So this is a good of the Jacobi because they're using full matrices at the update value. All right. So now if I want to go for the third iteration, this is important. X3, they're using x1, the current value, x2 also the current. The third iteration, all right, of course lah, x1, we not start the iteration, we use the previous iteration number 2. However, for x13, you can get from the x13 at the previous step, but current iteration. All right. How about x33? X3, grid 3, iteration 3, they're using x13 and x23, which is you can get from the previous step for the current iteration. So that's a powerful of Jacobi because they're using the latest iteration. How about the computational cost? Let's withdraw. I told you to draw the computational cost, you need to have I minus 1, I plus 1. I equal to 2, 0, and 3. Okay, I equal to 2, minus 1 is 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can put. And then you can see this one, computational. They're using the latest 1 point at the latest iteration and then previous at the previous iteration. Right, so this is the powerful. Jacobi all depend on the previous time step. Okay, but Gauss-Seidel, there is 1 point at the latest. For X3, all in the straight line because they're using the current iteration. All right. So now, okay, how to write the function of Gauss-Seidel method? There are two parts. You need to, first you use a old iteration value. The next is a new iteration value. All right. So there are two parts. Jacobi old. Okay. So there is one part. All right. From j equal to 1 up to n. But Gauss-Seidel from j equal to 1 up to I minus 1. One part. Another one from j equal to I plus 1 up to n. Right. So this one is a k old iteration. This one k plus 1, the new iteration, which is you get from the previous step. All right. So okay. Now I stop. I want to ask a question here. All right. Take 5, madam. Okay, Arun. Yes, take 5. Okay, Arun. Okay. My question is, what is the difference between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? I stop, Arun. What is different between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? This is my question. Can you answer me? Okay. Okay. Arun said take 5. I give 5 minutes. All right. Okay. What is different between table for non-linear and linear? All right. Okay, this is my question. Okay, what's different between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? All right. All are iteration method. All terminate when they fulfill the convergent criterion. All using epsilon. All okay, solving a linear system of equation. But what is different? Only one different. What is different? Okay, Arun or Mark or Cheko. Okay, the rest, please answer the question. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Okay, what is different Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? Okay, you take 5. I'm asking a question. Take 5. Okay, Arun. The rest, Chong. Where is Chong? All right. Okay, Chong. This one Chu. Jacobi. Okay, come on. We want to get feedback from Chu. Jacobi is use the old value for iteration. Gauss-Seidel use the latest value for iteration. Very good. This is only one. All right. Jacobi, they're using the old version, like you use a bisection method. All right. Fault position method, fixed point iterative method. Okay, and then fault position method, Newton method. You use the old iteration. Right. Use old. So Jacobi same as that method. All right. However, okay, Gauss-Seidel, they're using the lattice. So that's why, okay, thank you very much, Liu Chuang Hyo. Thank you very much. Okay, that's why, okay, I divide Gauss-Seidel into two parts. The first part is a lattice iteration. The second is the previous iteration. Right? So now, how about the table? What is different between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel, the table? Come on, mathematical thinking. I don't want you to do the lattice 2B. No. This one is a mathematical thinking. All right, this is a time for you to do the mathematical thinking. Same, Gauss-Seidel and Jacobi, you develop a similar table. All right, you need to find x1, x2, x3 for iteration k equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, and then you stop iteration when all the grid, meaning that x1 iteration 2 minus x1, iteration 1 less than epsilon. Iteration 2 for x3 minus iteration 1, x3 should be less than epsilon. So meaning that you always practice the same formula for Gauss-Seidel where xi k plus 1 minus xi k less than epsilon. All right, no summation here. I'm sorry, there is no summation. I will delete the summation, should be less than epsilon. So this is important for develop the matrix, develop the table for Gauss-Seidel and Jacobi. Terminate the iteration when less than epsilon. All right. So the second is what should I want to express here is all right, the way how we terminate the iteration. Okay, where all the grid, we have 3 grid, all less than epsilon. Right. So this is the the differences between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. Okay, I already post to you some example here. All right, so I go to the example if I can share with you. All right, I want to use your calculator. Please take out your calculator, pen, and a piece of paper. All right, I want you to, based on what you're understanding, all right, Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel, all right, I want you to answer this question. Very simple question, just one iteration only, but you know what is the old and what is the new, all right. Please differentiate between Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel when I give you the initial value, the initial condition. What is the initial value, initial condition? Okay, is a x1, all right, x1, x2, x3 is equal to 1, all right, is equal to 1, all right. So this one is initial condition. All right, second is you are given a linear system. I given already to you the linear system, x1, x2, x3. x1 is a 2x2 minus x3 divided by 2. x2 is x1 plus x3 divided by 2. x3 is equal to s1 minus x2 divided by 3. All right, so this is a linear system. All right, so now I want to find what is the first iteration using Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. Okay, come on, the initial value is 1. Yeah, this one is not 0. Come on, please correct me. This one is 1, 1, 1. All right, 1, 1, 1. All right, not 0. Sorry, this one is not 0. So how to solve using Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? Okay, how to solve Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel? All right. So you just said that Jacobi using the old value. So meaning that Jacobi, all the x2, x3, x1 will be used old value, initial condition. You put all the value s1, s2, s3 is a 1. Right. So you will get the new iteration for s1, s2, and s3. All right. So now, what happened to the Gauss-Seidel? Gauss-Seidel using the new value. So meaning that x1 you know here, you need to replace here. x2 that you know here, you need to replace here. All right, because Gauss-Seidel using a new value at the latest time step. All right. So now, come on, go. Okay. Come on. We focus on Jacobi first. All right. Jacobi. Okay, come on, you need to remember the formula. x1 is a 2x2 minus x3. x1 is 1 minus x3 1 divided by 2, 1 over 2. x2 1 plus 1, all right, because 1 initial condition divided by 2 is equal to 1. x3 is a x3, come on, you go to the x1 minus x2 divided by 3. x1 is 1 minus x2 1 is equal 0. Equal divided by 3. All right. However, Gauss-Seidel, you need to use the latest value. x1 is like what to do? You need to use the old version. x2 you need to use a new version. x3 you need to use a new version. All right, so now my question, can you detect my error here? Can you detect my error here? All right, I give you 5 minutes to detect my error because I need to change x1 and then x1 and x1 and x2. Come on, the question is x1 minus x2. So I make it more small, okay, to make sure that you can solve this problem using to. All right, I put in 50% if I can do it. Okay, okay. 75% lah. All right. So now, can you detect my error here? All right. Can you detect my error in Gauss-Seidel method? All right. Come on. Okay. I have a problem in Gauss-Seidel method. What is the problem here? Come on. I give you a time to detect my Gauss-Seidel. This is a new value. X1 and X2 is also new value. But the answer for X3 and X2 for first iteration is wrong. Can you detect my error? All right. Can you detect my error using Gauss-Seidel? Jacobi is correct. Gauss-Seidel. Please correct. Please correct. X2. All right. X2 iteration 1 and X3 for iteration 1. All right. For Gauss-Seidel method. Okay. For Gauss-Seidel method, please correct my X2 and X3 is wrong. Come on. I wrong. Can you correct my X2 and X3 for Gauss-Seidel method? All right. Can you find X1, X2 for Gauss-Seidel method? Okay. My X2 and X3 is wrong. Can you write the good value? All right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Use your calculator. Okay. Find X2 and X3 using Gauss-Seidel method. X2 is, yes, I'm wrong here. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 is a 3 over 2. 3 over 2, no. Okay, 3 over 2 divided by 2 is a 3 over 4 is a 0.75. Very good. All right. So now go to the x3 is a 1 over 2 minus 3 over 4 divided by 3 is negative 1 over 12. Negative 1 over 12 is negative 0.083. Am I right? All right. So yes, okay. You're not mistaken. X3 is equal to negative 1 over 12. Okay, negative 1 over 12. All right, so the answer is 0. All right, now 0.083. Very good. Who give me the answer? Arun. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So now, okay, again, all right, I want to share with you, all right, I want to share with you what you learn now, all right, what you learn. Okay, we go to the mathematical thinking, right? Share screen with you, um, share screen. Okay, I want to go to my linear system. Okay, my linear system. Okay, this one is non-linear. All right, we go to the linear system. Where is a linear system? Go back. All right, this one is a linear system. Very good. All right, so you can see here, okay, I hope I share with you. What you learn now is very simple, okay, very simple, all right? Linear system. Okay, I share with you now. Okay, you are using iterative method, Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel. You already know the direct method. For example, is what just now? Is Korsky, all right, Gauss, Dolittle, Kraft, and the last is Gauss elimination, Thomas. All right, you know what's different between Gauss-Seidel and Jacobi now. Okay, this one is answer. All right, so for group, group star, okay, but you know not in this group, other class. Okay, please write your example. All right, so this is what we learned in chapter 2 is the iterative method and the direct method. For chapter 1, what you will learn? Very simple, okay? What's that? It's just between the without condition and with condition. With condition, bisection method and for condition method. There are 3 conditions. So let's we go for the mathematical thinking, and then the next is your exercise. Let's we go to the exercise. Okay, I sent already your exercise, okay, to your Telegram. Okay, see your exercise here. If I can share with you the exercise, all right. This exercise I choose from the books, okay. I choose from the book. Okay, stop sharing. I share with you, okay. The attendance chapter 1. All right. Photo. I can share with you the photo. All right. So now, come on. This is your group, I think. Okay. Brody, limit breaker, turtle tubis, let me in, let me out. Okay. Among us, fantastic four. All right. So now, okay, this is the question. Okay. I choose question from your book, but I ask you to use Gauss-Seidel or Jacobi method, okay. However, some method cannot stop at the 4 decimal places. Okay, you can run up to 10 number of iteration for finding S1, S2, S3, put in the table, all right. But some of you, if they want to do more, they can use Excel to control the number of iteration by epsilon, or maybe you can use MATLAB, right? You can go to the ICT for licensing MATLAB, all right? So this is a group. This is a time for you to do the research, okay? Research sometimes, okay? You can get direct answer. The answer at the back of the book, all right? At the back of the book is under this one is a 4 times 4, I think bisection method. Okay, there is answer at the back of the book. Okay, your answer is approximate for that solution because you are using iterative manner. You are using iterative method. All right. So this one you need to clear. Clear. Okay. You have a group here. Okay. Use 4 decimal places. All right. If your iteration never ending, meaning that you need to control iteration up to 10, or you can use Excel, you continue because this is not the exam, this is not a test. If test, we want to control your iteration up to 6 or 7, or maybe 8. 8 is too many because we want to solve this problem in 20 minutes, all right? So we cannot ask you to do 10 iteration and so on, all right? Because you need to answer in 20 minutes, all right? So now, any question? Before I stop, I want to ask you, okay, any question? All right. We have exercises here. All right. Exercise 2.2, exercise 2.3, exercise 2.1. All right. Please do your exercise in the group. In the group means that, okay, you can, if this round your turn, next round your friend turn. Okay. And then you share the answer through the e-learning. I want you to post through e-learning. All right. So now I want you to share I want to share e-learning with you. All right. So I share e-learning with you. I'll stop sharing. I'm sharing e-learning with you. All right. I go to my e-learning. All right. Where is e-learning? Okay, this one. All right. I send here assignment 2.2 for every group. Every group will submit their answer. All right. So this one is at the group. All right. So you need to submit. Who are going to submit? Your leader. Your leader. So you need to submit before 15 November 2020. Don't burden. ask your friend to do. This is their turn, and then next your turn. So make sure that you are regular. Okay, you click here. Okay, I'm always sharing a screen with you. All right, using the your session. All right, so I stop sharing. I share again the e-learning. E-learning is a place where we do the asynchronous. Okay, asynchronous. Okay, learning. All right, so this one I post here. You know why? Sometimes university want to know how the peer group run. So that's why I ask you to send to the e-learning. All right. Before this, I asked you through Platelet, but Platelet is not under UTM control. So here, how to submit? You can see here. I put here due date is a 15 November. It's not 15. Yes, 15 November 2020 kan. Next week. Yes, 15 November. All right, Sunday before 12 morning. All right. So participant 61 and then this your answer. All right. So in the e-learning also you can see here I always put the e-note chapter 2 and chapter 3 are already open for you. Chapter 4, 6, 7, I will hide for you. And then this column, you can find the notes, Jacobi and Gauss-Seidel, LU factorization, YouTube, where this one is from the previous class, all right? This one is from the previous class, all right? So I think it's enough, for today class. We are going to continue, for that's coming. Okay, since they are very, this one question. Madam, for the group that need to do example for chapter 1, we can choose question by or ourselves, right? No. For chapter 1, I already post to the group in the Padlet. Come on, we go to the Padlet, your group, all right? Your group, this one, no, another one. Your group, this one kan chapter 1. Am I right? So I share with you, some of you already send through the Padlet. I share with you the Padlet. There is a Padlet. Okay, come on. 1 p.m. to member. Okay, answer in 1 p.m. Alright. Alright, and this one is other group. And then your group is another one. Wait, I share screen with you. Okay, I think is here. This one. Alright, so now. So this one is your group already. Okay, in chapter 1, they submit already. Alhamdulillah. All right, so I'm very happy. Okay, so I print screen here. Okay, I go to your Telegram. Okay, where is your Telegram? 55. Okay, and one. Clear. This one is already clear in the Padlet. Okay, in the Padlet, you can go to the Padlet. All right. So now, for chapter 2, you go to the e-learning because I want you to submit through the e-learning. All right. Any question? Thank you very much, Zhang, because you asked a question. All right. So another one, Saifuddin. Doctor, not all group have assignment. Yes, because you are so many group, and then the question is limited. I'm not assigned to the all of you. I send a specific group. I will rotate. All right. So the important is you can get the answer. Okay, you can write. You can read the answer from your friend here. All right. So this is your friend. Okay, they can answer the question here. All right. So please do so. Mhm. Okay, if you're not submit your question. All right, I will always sending you the reminder. Okay, I hope you can in the group. If you have any question, let me know. Okay, any question? Any question? Mm-hmm. So don't forget, go to the my map. I'm not asking you to learn my map. No, you just click and plug. Okay, you answer. This is a style. okay, for Education 4.0, to make sure you keep engaged with me. My effort to use many types of software to make sure that to train mathematical thinking, all right, how to, okay, delivery the e-content, the numerical to you, all right? Okay, any question? No question? Oh, there is a question from P. Ravan. Okay, madam, what is the initial condition for the group question in the question? Okay, okay, initial condition. Okay, for the question that I express here is not 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I share with you again. Okay, that the initial condition for the question that I sent to you in the PDF file too is I share with you is 1. It is not 0, not 0, 1, 1, 1. I put here 1. 1, 1, S1 is equal to 1, S2 equal to 1, S3 equal to 1. So 1. So you put 1. So the problem here, I do wrong answer for S2 and then wrong answer for S3. But the way I want to update the value for X1 and X2 is correct. Okay. So the answer is already given in your okay, in your top chat, okay, YouTube. All right, any question? Any no question? Okay, I always promise you we want to finish in 1 hour because our eyes always dry. All right, and then the wave from the computer, the light also, wow, very hot. All right, okay, bye bye. Oh, ada question. I mean the assignment. The assignment, the initial condition, all right. Okay, it's depend on you. It's depend on you how you find the initial condition. I told you you can use what? You can guess from. You can guess the initial condition from. Okay. Okay, I give you the question here. Let's go to the Telegram. All right, so now very good reply. Okay, the initial condition. Guess. You need to guess. All right. Why you guess? Because why? Because you have GeoGebra. Am I right? You have GeoGebra. Okay. You have GeoGebra. So you guess. You can start from 0, you can start from 1, you can start from the answer near to the initial value. All right. Okay. Any question? Very good question. Very good question. Because actually there is an initial condition for the books. Okay. All right. So you can use from GeoGebra also can. You can get from the books also can. So it depends on you to start the iteration. Yeah. Okay. From the books they stated how much? Wait, From the books, let's review the iteration. There is no initial condition. All right. There is no initial condition from the books. So meaning that you need to find the initial condition, whether you start from 0 or start from 1. Okay, whatever you can. But the answer is not similar with the not similar actually. It's an approximate solution. All right, approximate solution. Oh, there is a question, madam. Means that the chapter 1 mind map example that we need is give it the example question we choose by ourselves. Yes, you can choose from the textbook, you can choose from the example, any question, all right, from the past and past question paper, all right. So give one example. Okay, the way how you solve a non-linear system of equation using bisection, for example. The way how you solve the nonlinear system of equation by Newton method and so on. Yeah, all right. Okay, Krishnan, thank you, madam, thank you. Okay, bye bye. All right. See you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.